Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate that. Sorry I was on a break, but we are back, and I just want to know who broke it while I was gone because it was working when I left. But anyway, let's get to it. Howdy, Trent.
Hello.
Why did it break?
I don't know.
I don't know why it does this. Where it's just like, nope, I don't want to work today. I don't really want to do the work today. Chad, I think we might be throwing the towel in on this because I'm going to sit here and babysit this thing all day. And I don't know if it's worth it. And like, there's got to be either something. I mean, we can get it to work. Spider, you did it? Thanks, bro. But like, almost just doesn't seem worth our time. You know what I mean, chat? Like, it's really cool when it works. But it doesn't seem like it likes to work. Put a conveyor belt to what? Pick the silage up or to make the guy dump into a conveyor belt? We talked about doing that earlier too. Which would be kind of funny. But yeah. I don't typically like doing the conveyor belts to pick up their, you gotta babysit those a lot too, I feel like. Not that this hasn't been, you know, 45 minutes of babysitting here. Trying to get this to work. And which I don't really understand now because he was working totally fine before, but now he's just like, nah, dog, I'm good. Unless this is the time where it just starts working, you know? See, I don't know what the heck he's doing. I think we might have a Trent special here, chat. Nah, it didn't really. It wasn't that good. It did land wheels down, though. Oh, man. All right, we moved a little silage with it. That's all right. Where are we dropping to? That would be a lot of conveyor belts. No, really what we need to just do is probably, I mean, realistically from here to there is not that far. So probably just need to put, oh, like our Crone tractor or Crone tractor? No. Like a Fent. Oh my God. Trent, do you see what's 88's planted in? Good old green beans, chat. We probably just need to put like the snowblower thing on the front of the tractor and just drive it from here to there, to here to there, here to there, you know, get her done. So, not a big deal. Or I'm just not going to worry about it right now. That I think is the absolute option. Right now. So yeah. It's a cool idea. There's got to be something I'm missing. I'm not throwing the towel in completely. I'll see if I can do some research or mess around the internet and see if I can figure something else out. But yeah, something's not quite right there. Meanwhile, Trent got the entire field planted, huh? Chat, we bought 95 earlier today. And wow, there's a lot of really weird like lime things out in that field, isn't there? I don't like it. I feel like they changed the lime a little bit with the last update, with the precision update. And I don't like it at all now. Like, I mean, it was bad before, but Now it seems even worse. All right. Let's go. How big is that field? So, it's good size. I'll show you in a second, Jacob. We had like a truck and a half load of buffalo mozzarella earlier today. We had like, it was over 200,000 liters. Well over 200 and not quite 250,000 liters, 240 something thousand liters of buffalo mozzarella. And we sold it and made a lot of money. This is 77 or 74.77. 75 acres. There you go. 75 acres with one little skipper out here for some reason. So, but yeah, it's a big field. So it's definitely a big field. But that's okay. All right. So what do we have to do right now, chat, besides wait for that lime to spread? I guess we can go move some more silage. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know of anything else we need to do right now. Oh, and Jacob, we might have bought a tractor you're gonna like. Heck was that, Trent?
One of the Facebook videos I've been watching.
Your tractor's sitting here running. We bought a tractor. We actually upgraded all of our planning capabilities. We made about $4 million or so on that buffalo mozzarella, so about 4 mil.
Trent and Zach cheered X100, got some bad news, moist.
Huh? That word doesn't bother me, Trent. It bothers a lot of people.
It wasn't just for you.
Okay, appreciate the best. All right.
That was for that video I was watching.
Oh, we bought ourselves a cedar too, chat. So we upgraded big time on the farm today. I feel like anyway. So very nice. Hopefully it's nice. I don't know. We'll see. It should all be fine. Should be being the key word, I think. All right, let's go move some. We'll go scoop up some silage and get her done now. Because ideally, we need to get these bunkers empty before that next cornfield's ready, the one that Trent just planted. So, I didn't realize I'd been messing with that long that you got that whole field planted.
I mean, it kind of helps when a tractor does what it's supposed to. In the planner.
Speed-wise.
Oh no, it's just turning.
Ah.
You can actually turn without like having the tractor hit either on a 2-point or a.
Yeah. I gotcha. Alright, because those lime spreaders, well, A, the lime spreaders, it's just it's a big field. But B, they got caught in a traffic jam earlier, so it's not helping anything right now. But they'll get it done when they get it done. Oh, I guess you fertilized that field too, didn't you? Still have to run
Part of it. Or most of it.
You have to fire up the sensors. Because I guess we'll go ahead and chaff. I don't want to say all that corn. That's a huge field. But we might chaff that whole thing and then we don't have to chaff again for a while. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then we can like grow some corn to grow corn for like corn. Because, you know, it's corn after all. It's corn. Flip me knobs, it's got the juice. Or something like that. So let's run to the biogas and yeah, we'll just do a little manual. A little manual cleanup never hurt anybody. It might hurt us, I don't know. Nah, it should be okay. It's not that bad. This thing's pretty fast. I mean, I know there's a lot of silage to move, but that's all right. Not a big deal. What is the goal for Extra Life? I believe it's set at 5, right? Jacob, that's a good point to bring up, by the way. Saturday chat. We're going to be doing anything from the stream is going to be donated to Extra Life. So bits, subs, ad money, any of that stuff coming in Saturday for the 10-hour stream. I'll donate to Extra Life probably on Sunday once I get a total. It does take a little while to get a total for Twitch, so. We're also gonna do, there's something else that's gonna happen Saturday too. I don't know. Should I just say it maybe? Maybe I won't say like all of it, but I'm gonna be matching to a certain point donations that are made straight to Extra Life on Saturday as well. So. Did I figure out the silage auto load? I mean, I had it working, but it just was breaking a lot, and so I gave up on it for now. Can always try it again in the future. Packers, not much going on, man. What is going on, bro? I'm not giving up on that, but I'm stopping for now on the silage thing to automate it. I'll try it again some other time. Maybe after doing a little research. Because clearly either I was missing something or I don't know. Not missing that fence. That's what I'm not missing. That's for darn sure. All missing. Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I got you, Jacob. I got you. But yeah, so Saturday, guys, big day for Extra Life. Hopefully, we're gonna have a big day. Let's do it together as a community. It should be fun. Like I said, anything comes through stream, so you guys can be annoying with sounds or the combos, the stupid horses. I don't care, whatever. If nothing else, I'd appreciate if you guys, somebody would do the exclamation point extra and just y'all go click on the link and read up about the charity. And then, you know, hey, if that's something you guys want to support my fundraising efforts in to, like, you know, raise some money for them, let's do that, you know. Just saying, just click the link and at least check it out, you know. So yeah. Well, Jacob, I will put a cap on what I'm gonna match, just for the record. I know you're not saying this in stream, but I will put a cap on it. I'm not gonna just there has to be a cap. Just for the record. So yeah. Definitely has to be a cap. But yeah, so maybe you got a resub pending or whatever. Save it for Saturday. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah. So this is not a terrible way to move silage either, by the way. Especially with this wagon that might hold a little extra, you know? Not a bad way. Put your cruise control on 0 and you just drive, you know? It's not too bad. Realistically, if you think about the liters we're moving right now, it's pretty good. So it is pretty darn good. And once in a while you start to climb the pile, and sometimes it doesn't like to quite reach the back of the wagon. So if you go at it like an angle, that seems to help. Or you just say, you know what, 231,000's enough, so let's just drive away. Oh, chat, last night. Was it last night? I think it was yesterday at some point. I was on my phone and I don't ever open YouTube, but I opened YouTube on my phone. And then I got to thinking about like accounts that I used to watch back in the day on like my first YouTube account that I had, right? Or like channels or people I used to watch. So I logged in as my first YouTube account. I logged into it. Or it was already auto logged in. I just had to switch accounts, right? And I started scrolling through like who I was following on that account or who I was subbed to on that YouTube account, right? Like 90% of the channels don't make content anymore. I was like, oh, I haven't heard of like anything from this person in forever because I'm never logged into that YouTube account. And I click on it. It's like their last video was 6 years ago. It's like, oh, man. It's kind of weird, chat. It's like, it was like a weird time capsule. Like, it was strange when I opened it last night. I was like, this is weird, man. Just saying. Very, very strange. But yeah. Dirty Max, what's going on, man? Not much here. Just, you know, moving some silage. Are they done? Lime spreaders are done, huh? All right. Send them back home. Just to get them out of the field. Actually, I need to send one over to the alfalfa field. Alright. Send this guy up. Yep, that's fine. Nope, nope. I hit the wrong thing. I generated for the big field, not for the... Everything's for the buffalo that we do, yes. We bought field 95 today. We also replaced all of our seeding and planting capabilities today. Sold everything off, and the size is wrong. Sold everything off and bought new, bought bigger, bought faster. We sold a ton of buffalo mozzarella earlier, and after we sold our cedars, we had like $4.2 million or something. So, obviously we've spent almost all of that, so. Yeah, since we're back to $200,000 now. Whoopsie. Not sure what happened there. Oh, wait, yeah, I am actually. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad thing. I feel like what we spent money on today was for the good, for the greater good of the farm, so it's okay. We bought a large tractor as well. The new one, the new John Deere. So yeah, between planters and that, and then we have 2 sprayers now too. We bought one the other day on Tuesday. So like we're kind of set up on equipment now. Saying. A lot has happened. Yeah, when you have that much buffalo mozzarella, a lot can happen. The buffalo mozzarella is the reason for everything good that's happened on the farm today. Just saying. Although it was funny, chat, when I was in taking my break, I talked to my dad for a second. I poked my head in the room that he was in on the computer, and he said, his farm's been working today. And I look at him and I was like, don't say that, you know, and then I knocked on the door frame and I said, so far. And then I came back down the hall and my aunt was sitting in her room and she goes, what are you knocking for? And I look at her and I said, 'cause I can. And then she looked at me and she goes, are you okay? And I'm like, well, I'm going to tell you yes, but yeah, it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. It's like, yep, I'm great. We got the trailer full that time, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy. So now what we'll need to do, actually, we'll do this before we fast time. We'll get ourselves a truck or two and go from this bin to our TMR maker with trucks. That would be the plan. So yeah, that's quite a haul across the map. That's okay. It's all good. I think having this little bin here is going to be nice. When we chaff, we can just bring all of our chaff here. And then we're going to use a small wagon, which will take forever, but that's okay, to fill the bunkers automatically. So that part seems to work fairly well, especially with that little red wagon that we had, that JCB, that actually worked out quite well. If I could just not run into everything, it would be so nice. I guess we'll just go around the long way. And the other problem is you don't have any speed when you have the little snowblower doodad turned on. So we can blow out the tire. Just saying. Alright, come on. There you go. High beams all right into the pile. I could also use the loading wagon part too. The loading wagon part will pick this up as well. So really I could just use the loading wagon. I don't even have to have the front part, although it doesn't really like piles. Actually, does it pick up silage? It may not. Never mind. I think it does. No, Trent, I have not. I have not. Interesting.
That one didn't even look that bad.
We're done with field work, right? For right now?
I mean, we only had to plant one field.
Okay. Do we still have a... Oh, no. I stole the loading wagon. We need to, I'll put this guy on the job. I should use the big John Deere. It won't even fit through the cow barn. You ready to spray then? Fast time of day and you can spray?
Yeah, fast time, yeah.
I'll do it here in just a second. Let me get this guy going for the cows. Then we can do that. Especially after how much money we made on our buffalo mozzarella earlier. We definitely need to keep that running. gonna go from that bin and we're gonna unload there. We're in folder mode. We're gonna be on pick up and deliver. Alright, and then need to get a truck or two running too. Just saying. Yeah, the mozzarella is crazy, honestly, Jacob. Even on hard. I don't know how many millions of more dollars that would have been on easy. Like, that would have been all the money on easy. Just saying. Would have been like $10 million. Or something stupid like that. Just saying. But that's okay. It would have been something, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna dump off there, and we're picking up from here.
4 o'clock and FedEx still hasn't been here.
Yeah. Time to then
I'll
normally
have-
come.
Usually around either your break time or when you start stream.
Oh, really?
But like sometimes, like at 12, you would start and I had to like dip.
That's funny.
Just now it kind of sucks because I gotta stand outside in the cold
Because it's cold out there, yeah.
and hold the dog.
Can you just, oh, we're out of straw over here. Dear God, we just put so much straw in the cows. Can you just, like, put the dog in the garage for a little bit?
Well, I could, but
Not
we don't know when they come,
Yeah, oh, I got you.
and we only know when they come when we hear the doorbell go off.
The doorbell's the dog. Okay.
Well, our dog don't really do anything when they really come.
Just barks, right?
Well, she barks after they come up, and they start to like turn around,
Oh, I got you.
and then whenever they exit, depending on if they hold a package in front of them, they try to defend themselves. Because really all she wants is try to jump up and lick you, pretty much.
Yeah. I'm on the side of the FedEx drivers though. I don't like it. And that's a scary looking dog too, so
And ironically, the guy that he's done this to and was the one that was just here a little bit ago.
yeah.
And he did that. He put the box in front of him.
I don't blame him. I think I would too. It's a scary looking dog, man. Chad,
Well,
it's like
ironically, it's only him that she's done this.
German Shepherd.
All the other ones will kind of like embrace it,
Yeah.
drop it down, or drop the package down, get back in, and then that's when she starts barking.
Gotcha. She just mad because she wants to play? Is that the deal?
Oh, you're leaving.
Oh, she doesn't want you to leave, huh? She wants somebody to play with. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a... Never have been a fan of, like, dogs jumping or dogs, like, biting, like, in a play way. I don't like that. I've just never really been the biggest fan of dogs in general. Or cats, or really just animals. Like, they're cool to see at the zoo. Animals. That's about it. I'm good otherwise. Just saying. Like, I'm okay. I don't need to see them. Yeah. That's just my thoughts. We did have a dog for a while when I was younger. He was cool. He was older. got him from mom's friend. Her son was, I guess he was going away for college maybe. And he was not about it anymore because, you know, obviously he was moving away and mom and dad didn't want to take care of the dog anymore, so found his way over to our house. So yeah. Only had him for a couple years, I guess. But he was fine. He was a good dog. Oh, dang, Tomcat, R.I.P. Jeez. Wow. My one brother one time, man, I don't remember what kind of dog it was. It kind of looked like a German Shepherd, but I don't think it was. But it was like 2 doors up from us. And, you know, we live in the city. Your dogs are supposed to be, you know, either behind a fence or on a leash. You know, you're not, it's not like where Trent lives out in the country where, you know, your dog can just run. It's not how it is here. And they would let their dog run the neighborhood constantly. Non-stop run the neighborhood. Well, one time, brother, it was actually, I think it was the first trip that brother took by himself after he got his license. And he was going up to the little local grocery store to buy a loaf of bread or something. And it's not a funny story. It's funny because it was his first trip out. That's what's funny. And he only made it 2 doors up from our house, and the dog had darted out. And, well, yeah, the dog didn't make it. But, like, it was kind of weird because they weren't, like, really mad about it because they knew it was, like, their fault because they always let their dog run the neighborhood. And it was like, they weren't upset. Buddy was, like, brother was barely going fast at all because, you know, it's only 2 houses away and the speed limit's only 25 here, so. But yeah, that dog did not make it. But yeah, they weren't even mad about it. It was kind of weird. I just remember Casey's brother, I guess, happened to be outside, or I don't know if they saw it happen, like Casey and his brother. But they came over to my house, started knocking on the door, and like, oh, he's in trouble. Like, thought mom was going to be all mad about it, which, I mean, she was like happy about it. But it really was on the owners of the dog. Like I said, that dog ran the neighborhood non-stop. And, you know, there's leash laws and stuff here, so. That wasn't their first dog that got by a car. There was another one up on the main road that got one time. They didn't learn after the first one. They kept doing it. So. Yeah. Pretty bad, honestly. That family's weird. They're not. No. You think of, you know, the term redneck, I think, would apply. So. Alright, we're gonna fast time Trent. Go ahead and go a day, and then we can fertilize. And maybe herbicide. I don't know if that field's going to need it. I bet it does. So we'll get some sprayers fired up. And get after it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely didn't learn their lesson. And that family was weird. Is weird. They still live there. Just saying. One of the kids from that family is with the one and only like fist fight my brother ever got in when he was younger. Was with that one of them from that family. It wasn't much of a fist fight. It was one punch. Brother threw the punch. And they didn't. The kid from that family didn't like it, and he ran away. So that was the end of that fist fight. That was it. Just the one and done. That's all it took. Nope, then we never talked to them another time after that. We used to kind of hang out with them and stuff growing up. We were about the same age, you know, a bunch of us. And never did talk to him again after that day. Just saying. And what led up to that fist fight, or I don't even want to call it a fist fight. What led up to that one haymaker being thrown was that the kids from up the street, they were saying some mean stuff about my mom for some reason. Mom wasn't even out there. She had nothing to do with it. And they started saying some mean stuff, and brother did not care for that. As he shouldn't. Yeah, shouldn't care for that. Shouldn't be all right with that. And, well, he let them know that that was not cool. All it took was one punch. So, you betcha. It was kind of a thing. All right. I actually like the, there's nice lighting here at the biogas plant. That's one thing Stevie, I feel like, always does a good job with on his maps, is putting enough lighting in. Yeah. Like, I don't have to have my lights on. Yeah. Alright, come on, Bessie. Gotta do a little knocking around, yeah. I mean, violence is not the answer, but there's no reason to talk about somebody's mother either, you know? Just saying. It'd be one thing if mom was out there, you know, but mom had nothing to do with it, so. They were just being rude to be rude. So, yeah. That's pretty much all it was. Just being bullies to be bullies. And the bully got put in his place. Oh, man. It was a thing. Where's Dan? I need some fuel. Not sure where Dan is. Not too sure. Alright. I guess we can do that. What are you doing? Trent really likes this time at 1, chat. I've noticed that lately. There, how about that? Put it at 0. Ain't moving for nothing. Yeah, gotcha, Jacob. I happen to have, so to pack these bunkers, I used the JCB with the silage packer roller thing. And it was here so long that I had to put a fuel barrel in because I was about to run out of diesel. And if you really look around the map, oh dang it, it's right down the, no, that's not fuel. There's no fuel like anywhere over here. I'd have to go like into town, over to town, or back to the main homestead. So I was like, you know what? Or down here, there's a fuel down here too. So it's like, I just put a fuel barrel in right here. Yeah. Oh, it took hours, Jacob. I actually had the big Ford up here running too. Now he didn't have any implement, of course, because he doesn't have a 3-point hitch. But I had him running for a long time actually too. And then I ended up just switching it to the other one eventually. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? He's supposed to get a wintry mix. Have fun. Yeah, I probably should get a modded roller of some kind, but I was thinking about bringing the Nexad up here. Put the Nexad on top of the pile.
You know, or you just start it when you start filling it.
What's that?
Compacting.
Start it. Oh, yeah, but then it gets in the way, right?
Oh, you just set them off to the side.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is there's not a lot of... Actually, there is enough extra room here with auto drive, actually. Because auto drive doesn't go anywhere near the... There might be room to do that, actually. Yeah. Or you just let it go for, you know, about 6 hours and come back to it eventually. Oh, man. Actually, where is the... It's right there. I just saw it. Hang on. The JCB's got 13 hours on it already. We bought it brand new on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. And a bunch of the morning and afternoon yesterday, I was fighting the server, so it wasn't on, you know, it wasn't being used. So, yeah. Now it wasn't just used to, you know, roll the bunkers. It was used a lot to roll the bunkers. So, yeah. Jacob, I think I got him fixed. Hopefully. We were having the 100% stuck at 100% thing. But what was different about this over like some other maps we've played is, you know, like on Judith or Alma, or even, you know, OG Riverbend or whatever, it would go to 100% lock up, but if you would restart the server, it would let you on just fine. Well, what was happening on here is when you'd restart the server, it would still do the 100% lockup. So, I was your most watched on Twitch this year with 690. Let's go. Appreciate it. So I got messing with the mods yesterday, and I got to the point where I took off all the mods except for the map, and the save was fine. So I'm like, okay, the save's good. Save's not actually broken. So then I started adding one mod at a time, and it was fine, it was fine, it was fine, it was fine, until I got to the milk truck that we had been using. It's a pack, it's in the mod hub. Drives fairly well. It's a little bit of a rocket ship, but it was driving well and stuff. And when I got to that, it was doing the 100% thing again and getting stuck. And so I was like, well, clearly that has to be it. So I deleted that, and then I put all the rest of the mods on because I was only about halfway through kind of checking, right? And it worked fine. So, and then it worked fine this morning loading in. Worked just fine. So hopefully we got it. And we're not going to have to fight any more gremlins with it. That's the hope. We'll see. We will, of course, see. Look at that 5.3 million alfalfa, by the way, chat. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, yeah. I haven't added anything, Jacob, since we were having problems. In fact, a bunch of our regular mods that like we had, I got rid of a bunch of other stuff too. Now that I've kind of pinned it down, I can start to bring in other stuff, but I think I'm going to add stuff slowly and not go like crazy. That way it's easier to track down if we start having issues again. It's a nice alfalfa solo, yeah. I wish our straw and silage in there looked the same, but well, silage will eventually once we get this done. Get it all hauled, you know. But yeah. Yeah, I got you, Jacob. I got you. Oh, that's right. You asked me to test it, didn't you? Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. We will do that at some point. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. The past like week and a half or whatever we've had on here messing with stuff, I'm just kind of not wanting to mess with anything. If it's working, I don't want, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know, kind of thing. So yeah. Like 26 is coming out, right? Right. Who knows? It might be called like Farm Sim 2035 by then. Who knows? All right, so we just cleaned up 2.5-ish million liters of silage. And there's another 2.5-ish million liters right here. And since we're planning on chaffing more later, we might as well clean it up too, I guess. It really doesn't take that long. This part's not bad. At least I don't think it is. Oh, I got you, Jacob. Yeah. I got you. Actually, what is oh yeah, sunflowers. Because that would be the field, man. If we got like a barley harvest on 87, oh, the amount of straw we could, holy cow, it'd be unreal. You'd have to find somewhere else to store it. Now we got plenty of storage. Plenty of storage. Especially with having this this little bin up here now too. We got lots. Jacob, I see. The other day with that snow that we got in St. Louis, where MoDOT got caught without having like trucks out or pre-treated roads or anything, it was terrible. Because the forecast was it was supposed to get here at like 4:30, so they sent the trucks out at noon. Problem is, it got the snow started and not just started, but it was coming down pretty good at like at like 12:15. So they didn't have time to pre-treat, and then there were a bunch of cars on the road. So then once you start having issues, then you have all the cars, right? But I saw the video where it's like, you know, the Iowa DOT. I did my part, and then it cuts to Missouri, and it goes, I didn't do nothing. Said something else, but I started to laugh. I need to find it back and show it to my pops, because I said something to him about it, and he started laughing. I didn't do a thing. We're going to go with that for, you know, family-friendly vibes. But it was hilarious. And I was like, yeah, that video usually surfaces about once a year. Because at least once a year, MoDOT gets caught just absolutely messing up on a snowstorm. So from now to the end of winter, they should be better because they're going to be more cautious about it and like pre-treat it more in advance and stuff. Is usually what happens. So
that'll probably be out Saturday.
You out about Saturday?
Yeah, they'll probably be out Saturday.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, Jacob, I got you. It was hilarious though. My Google Drive storage is 85% full. Thanks, Google. I don't care. You know, if you need more Google Drive storage, just make another Gmail account. That's all you gotta do. It's kind of wild how that works. Let's see. Saturday for us is a 0% chance. We have a 40% chance of light snow on Sunday.
Yeah. So they'll still probably retreat.
Well, you don't want to pre-treat too early because your cars just mess it all up. It all disappears for the event. So that's on my like alt account, Jacob. My like a different email, not like Plow. And I've got a huge amount of photos uploaded to it. Back in the day, Mom had a digital camera. They had a couple digital cameras, and whenever we would do anything, the camera was always there, and we'd take photos for many years. And once upon a time, that hard drive on her computer back in the day was kind of crapping out, so I copied everything off. And I just kept it locally, but I'm like, that's dumb. If something ever happens, like, I'd like to have it off-site, you know, and I didn't want to pay for, like, one of those services, so Google Drive. So, yeah, it's a great place to just, like, you know, throw a bunch of stuff, you know, so. Oh, yeah, so. Spider, I don't even know what that is. It's probably something on your server, and that's above my pay grade. So it's just a dump of what we always called the Kodak folder. So yeah, that's all it is. And actually, I think just to be paranoid, I'm pretty sure I have that uploaded to 2 different Google Drive accounts even. So yeah, just to be paranoid. 'Cause why not? And then I know there's a bunch of photos that got scanned, because we had a bunch of, like, you know, actual photos, back in the day photos, you know, that were like developed, printed out at Walmart or something. And I know a bunch of that got scanned. I don't have access to that file, I don't think. Actually, I might. They might have shared it with me. I'm not sure, but that one was pretty healthy too. We have like these giant like plastic tubs just full of just photos from back in the day. Sync thing. I know First Time has, what is that, Carbonite? I think he runs Carbonite. But he has his so First Time does this bunch of stuff with genealogy, and he's got, I mean, years of research. And actually one time he did lose some of it to a bad hard drive, and he got really annoyed, and so he's been paying for a service ever since. So yeah.
Well, and he also has 90 tabs. So.
Well, there's that too. You think Rust wiped today? It is Thursday. It's the first Thursday of the month. Yeah. Time for Christmas lights. Oh, Tomcat's not going to sleep for the next month. Nice, Tomcat. Nice. But yeah. I think it's Carbonite is the one he runs. What happened to that field, Trent?
What field?
The weird angle fertilizer on 95.
I had like 300 liters left.
Oh, you just started driving. Okay. I gotcha. Makes sense. But yeah, and you know, like I said, there's probably better ways to go about it, but hey, Drive doesn't cost anything. I mean, you can get a bigger plan, but it's also free. And it works, so there you go. I want to say there's like, I don't know what else I have up there. There's a bunch of stuff. There is a bunch of stuff. But yeah. It's an open source project. It's the replacement for Google Photos. Yeah, see, I don't use Google Photos. My sister has a bunch of stuff in Google Photos. I don't care for that. It's just literally a dump on Google Drive is all it is. So. Now what's funny is Facebook. I want to say it's Facebook. If my sister... Let's see, how's this work? If my sister has a photo on her Facebook and I'm in it, because I don't have a Facebook, Facebook wants to like tag people or whatever. Or maybe, I don't, maybe this is Google Photo. I think it might be Google Photo. If it's like an older picture of me, it wants to tag me as her son, as like my nephew. Cause like when I was younger and my nephew we look identical. It's kind of weird. But then also like if you see a photo of dad when he was young, I look like dad now. Well, if I didn't have the beard, but like when dad was younger and we look identical. So it's like, you can tell. It's kind of weird. But yeah. One of them wants to tag like pictures from the early 90s as my nephew. So. Yeah, I don't do the Facebook. I don't have a Facebook. The only reason I want a Facebook is for Marketplace. That's it. I mean, I have an Instagram, but like, there's not many pictures of me on there per se. It's like, you know, tractors and farm sim stuff and whatnot. I don't have too much of that. Just saying. Ask her not to post photos. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, man. No, the silage is all going to be turned into TMR eventually. Fastest way to make silage? Probably one of those like, we call them hypocrite silos. Fermenting silo. Oh, yeah. Should be tagged, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. The hypocrite silo. Yeah, so what I've got going on here, so obviously this is a modded trailer with capacity, right? It holds 240,000. So instead of running all the way across the map every time I get this trailer full, I've got some trucks running here. So the trucks are hauling to the TMR maker in our main homestead. So right now I'm working over here by 27. They're hauling it to the homestead. But that's something that I don't care necessarily how fast that happens. Because we can just leave trucks until we need our trucks for harvest. They can just run circles. And they'll get it done. But I want to get these bunkers empty. We don't have any more chaff right now, but we will. have chaff eventually, and then when we're chaffing, we'll probably haul it right here. And then we're going to use a small wagon to actually fill the bunkers. Because we can do that on auto drive fairly well. So, yeah. Get your vehicle, personal property tax bill. Oh, no. I hate the way they do that at Christmas. Yeah. I saw a TikTok video talking about how we should, and I don't know if this person was serious or not. This is not my hot take, okay? But they were talking about how we should flip Christmas and Valentine's Day. Because if we flip Christmas and Valentine's Day, that'll give us a shorter season for like all the, you know, heartsy crap at stores. But it would give us a longer season for Christmas stuff at stores. And a longer season for decorating for Christmas. And like, I was like, oh my God, person, this is, I mean, it was funny. Like I said, not my take, but I was amused by it, you know? And I was like, well, if you really stop and think about it, it kind of makes sense. Cause you have like a month, let's say, you know, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, put Valentine's Day there. And then that would give us a lot more time for, it makes sense. Be more time for Mariah Carey, you know? And then there wouldn't be Christmas stuff in July because, you know, it would be in like November. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. That's all. I'm not like jumping on the bandwagon, but I laughed at it. So. Yeah, I got you. Spider, yep. It still sucks you get hit with that bill at Christmas, though. But see, it could be at Valentine's Day, you know? Cause issue. Oh, yeah, you'd have to... yeah. Don't think too serious about this. Just on the surface, it's funny, okay? Yeah, it's a funny take, exactly. It's kind of like half the conspiracy theories out there. It's like, don't think about them too hard, but just, you know, they're funny to listen to. At least that's what I like to do. Like, yeah, sure, the Earth's flat. Good on you. I mean, obviously it is. Yeah. There, wait. Definitely not. But yeah, it's just kind of a funny thing, you know? Think of other Christmas songs that would need to get rewritten. Do they talk about December? Well, it could still be a white Christmas, and it could still snow, depending on where you're at. We've had snow in the St. Louis area in early April before. So, yeah. Yeah, you can still have sleighs. Oh, man. I don't know. Like I said, not my take. I just thought it was amusing. I think actually the day that my one brother was born, he was born in early April. I believe. Now, I wasn't there. He's older than me, obviously. But I was told it snowed on the day he was born. And like I said, early April in St. Louis. So, yeah, it can happen. Growing up, February is one of the snowiest months. There you go. Yeah, if you live at like the North Pole. No, there's lots of places that snows in February. For sure. It could snow here in February. Does that? Not every year, but we also don't usually get that much snow in November here, so, and that happened this year. And I think Dad was telling me saw it on local news. I think we're at our third highest snowfall. Oh, what was it? Third highest snowfall like ever, like for the year so far. Something like that. You've seen snowflakes on Mother's Day? Dang. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we're at like the third highest like snowfall rate, snow totals for the season so far. Since they started keeping records, you know. That's kind of crazy. So yeah. Although the way Pop said it the other day, he's like, yeah, we've had the third highest amount of snow since July. And I was like, July? We didn't get any snow in July? And he goes, no, that's when they flipped to the next year. I was like, oh, that makes more sense. I was like, we surely didn't get snow in July. Top plus 14 over, dang. But yeah, I was like, since July. It was hot in July there, Pops. What are you on about? Like, we definitely didn't get no snow in July and August, September, October. Just saying. Oh boy. It amused me, alright? Definitely amused me. Christmas in July, yeah. Well, what did Tim say? They're setting records in Australia right now. I think is what Tim was saying the other day for high temperatures. I just think that would be really weird for it to be hot at Christmas. I mean, it's not weird to, like, you know, them because they're used to it. That's what they deal with every year, but how are you supposed to sit around a fire and drink your warm or hot chocolate, you know, like when it's 100 degrees outside? That wouldn't be any fun. Just saying. And I can't imagine putting up Christmas lights when it's that hot. No, thank you. Of course, they probably don't do what we do as Americans, since we take everything to the extreme a little bit. Just saying. Jacob, I still have some of that. I wonder if it's any good still. Frozen hot chocolate? Doesn't that kind of defeat the... Isn't that just like chocolate milk? I don't know. I've never had frozen hot chocolate. Yeah, I don't know. $1 billion? I wish I had $1 million. At 20,000 this year. I'm just saying, if it was, you know, 100 degrees, I wouldn't put them up. Okay, I wouldn't put up as many. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I would. It is kind of a, like, it's a problem, okay? It is legitimately a problem. But that's okay, because people from all around town enjoy the lights, so it's okay, chat, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. Chocolate pudding pops. Maybe. God, I haven't thought of a chocolate pudding pop in forever, Jacob. We used to get those quite a bit. Ice cream, ice cube. One of my brothers, he liked to take vanilla ice cream and then get you a pack of like Swiss Miss. And he would dump the Swiss Miss like powder on the ice cream. And then he would eat that. He did that. I never tried it. I was like, that sounds gross. Now it's not think the snow lasts more than 2 weeks, yeah. Yep. A cocoa concrete mixer, interesting. You know, actually, speaking of the snow sticking around, this is kind of, I mean, it snowed here Saturday. And here, this is what the backyard looks like right now. So, we're still kind of in it, you know? And like nothing melted today. It was in the 20s today. It's already fallen out. We're down to like 23 now. Actually, we're down to about 20 now, so. Yeah. The spokesperson for Puddin' Pops is my favorite. No. Absolutely not, Bear. No, sir. God. Now he like went to jail, didn't he? Didn't he go to jail for a while? It was like the roofies and drinks, right? Or in the coffee or something, wasn't it? Something like that. Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good, whatever it was, yeah. That did go sideways, yeah. It really did. It's like a frozen hot chocolate. All right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Usually I only drink hot chocolate if I'm absolutely frozen. And usually it's at the farm. So, like if we had to go do something outside, we're going in the shed and making hot chocolate when it's cold like this. Although like cold like this today, you know, Bob's didn't even go to the farm, which I was kind of surprised. We didn't go down yesterday either. I was actually really surprised by that. But our lane was probably melting out yesterday. It was kind of warm here yesterday. It got up to like 40, no, like 38 yesterday. So stuff was kind of melting out. We went into Sam's Club and we had to walk through like the drip line from hell coming off the roof. It was terrible. Just tons of cold water coming off the roof. It was not fun. But that's all right. And then I don't know about at like your all's stores or Walmart, let's say. There was so much leftover salt on the sidewalk that like it could have been very plausible to fall on the salt. Like it was so much. It's just too much, way too much. Probably, Jacob, yeah. I mean, maybe not, though. It may have been snow-covered still. Because, again, you know, that's what the yard looks like right now. So, we're pretty socked in with snow right now. I mean, I can see a little bit, like, in the front yard where the sun or the heat, like, reflected off the house, you know? Like, the sun, you know? That's clear right now. But even like the hill back there is not completely melted off, and usually that's the first thing to go because that faces south. So usually that hill burns its snow off pretty darn fast. That is part of the problem. Yeah, there's not much frost in the ground right now. That's a Stevie silo. It comes with the map, $70,000, and it holds 50 million. So we just tucked it over here. I figured it was out of the way. Should work. So holds all your standard stuff, plus like the bot program just crashed. It's like, what happened over here? All right. First the bot was disconnected. Now it crashed. Okay. Bad day for the old bot program, you know.
I mean, it is closer to 5 o'clock, so.
Oh, he's checking out early, huh? Yeah, it holds all your root crops. It'll hold buffalo mozzarella. Not buffalo. Buffalo milk. Yeah, it holds pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. Sean bot activated. It should be back, Sean. Earlier today, just flat wasn't working. It wasn't connected to the Twitch account, so it did its like 30-day thing, which it doesn't happen every 30 days. It happens like every just randomly when it wants to stop working.
Are you still messing around with silage up there?
Yes, sir. I'm almost done. I got a little bit to go. Why?
Gonna refertilize the barley.
Did you spray the weeds on 95?
Nope.
And we need to do that before we pass time.
You got fertilized.
Yeah. Give it a second, Sean. It'll be fine. It'll come back to life in a second. Babe, nothing else. I've moved like 5 million liters of silage. So. I'll be done in like one more trailer load. Maybe a trailer load and a smidge will be done. So. I'm not quite filling the trailers because it's kind of a pain to get them full. So 84%, that's close enough. It's 200,000 liters. Get above. But yeah. Still messing with silage. Almost done. Almost done. It's about time, I know. Have been messing with this for a while. There, the bot's back. Maybe. There, Sean. See the bot's back. The bot is happy again. The bot lives. Hip hip hooray. I still think it's funny, by the way. And I don't know how many years ago I did this. It's been forever. The bot's profile picture